Good morning, everyone. This is Jarrett at Agape Christian Marketplace with this morning's Soulful Selection. Today I'm going to be reading from this devotional, Walking with God by Dr. David Jeremiah, and it's a full year devotional. And I thought this topic was great because I have been thinking over the last little while um, about my life and my role and my my mission, so to speak. And this devotional for today is great. It's entitled That's in Order. Again, Walking with God by Dr. David Jeremiah. And it starts off with this psalm here, Psalm 37, verse 23, which reads, "The step of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delights in his way." And then Dr. Jeremiah writes the following. Have you ever thought about the word order? What a variety of applications. A fast food worker takes your order for French fries. Soldiers line up in alphabetical order to receive their orders. Our business meeting is called to order at a certain time, but the moderator rules our motion out of order. We work hard in order to make money. We spend it by filling out order forms for purchases. Then we sit on the sofa and watch an old episode of Law and Order. The root idea of the term is conforming to an authoritative standard, a command, an arrangement, a proper direction, or a regulation. When the psalmist says that God orders our steps, he means that God decrees the path we should take. We live a God-ordered life under his orders, ordered and arranged by his omniscience, and all in order to please him. The word order implies control. Our source of guidance must remain the one who understands us from the first to the last. Are you under his orders today? Isaac Watts is quoted here as saying, "Order my footsteps by thy word, and make my heart sincere. Let sin have no dominion, Lord, but keep my conscience clear." Psalm 37, verse 23, "The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delights in his ways." It reminds me of Proverbs. I have a little plaque on my desk at home that I've had, I don't know, probably almost 20 years, to be honest with you. It's been on my desk at different workplaces. Right now, it's currently sitting on my desk at home. And it quotes Proverbs 16:9, which reads, "A man's heart plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps." Right? We can have these ideas, we can have these thoughts, and but the Lord is the one that directs the way in which we should go. And so we should be examining our life and saying, are we following what God has for us? And some of those are really simple and easy to figure out, such as like the very details of, are we living a life that's honoring and pleasing to him? Are we sharing the message with others? Are we holding others above ourselves? Are we serving people? Are we staying away from like lying? Are we being people of integrity? Are we contributing to our family, our community, or our church in a way that it's meaningful and important? Are we doing these different things? And that's what we should be focused on. Are we living out the mission that God has given us for our life? And this also extends to our job, our employment, and are we taking the abilities that God has given us, the gifts that he has given us, and using them to further his kingdom, right? So I just found that great, a great devotional, a great encouragement that we need to continue ordering our lives in a way that's honoring and pleasing to him, because in the end, if we call him Lord, if we say Lord, well, what does that make the relationship? It makes me a servant, or maybe even more literally in Greek translation, a slave, right? I should be following the leading of my Lord and Master. Anyways, just some thoughts on today's devotional. I hope that sparks some thoughts for you, just to keep on keeping on, as the saying goes, to be focused on God's direction for your life, and to trust Him for the results. Because I had a conversation recently with a pastor, and just getting a little discouraged about witnessing, and say, hey, you know what? Like, we're called to witness. We're called to share the gospel. I can't bring anyone into the kingdom. The Holy Spirit has to do that. But I'm called to be faithful in my calling, and I have to trust the results to God. Anyways, I hope you have a blessed day, and we will see you again on Friday for another Soulful Selection. Bye-bye.